my God! There's a message on the whiteboard from Cult Corona. It says, whatever happened to the Horseshoe?
Can I be in this video?
Cult Corona, you know gosh dang darn well what happened. You were there. You shot the Horseshoe King, and then, as his last act in this world, he renounced his crown, cut an epic promo, and died. And then you gave me a box with a fedora in it. So don't play dumb with me, you sneaky bitch. Horse. Bitch horse. Put him up, faggot! I'll fight ya!
But there was something else in the box. See for yourself, dude.
This better not be a trick, horse. I'm opening the box. Oh my goodness! I can't believe it! How the heck did I not see this the first time? It's the last will and testament of the Horseshoe King. I wonder what secrets it will reveal. Let's find out. Page 1. Hello, subscribers. It's me, the former footwear horseshoe guy, here with an update that I know has been a long time coming. I'm going to talk about the future of this channel and of all my channels. I have been extremely busy these last 5 months. 6 months? 5 months? I don't even know how long it's been, but I've been busy getting all these channels set up and established and trying to release as much content as possible throughout all of them. And now that they're all fairly well established, the last thing to take care of before I can really start rocking is the future of this channel, this monument that was once called Drowning in Horseshoes, the last vestige of the Drowning Man. I think it's safe to say that some of you that are subscribed to this channel probably didn't even know that I had other channels on YouTube, let alone so many. And if that's the case, then you may not have heard from me or known where to hear from me since the beginning of June, when I released my epic and amazing Horseshoe finale, which nobody understood, and nobody paid attention to, and everybody wildly misinterpreted, just as I knew they would. But I'm not here to retread old ground, and I'm not here to rant or rail against anyone. I'm here simply to talk to my lovely fans. And now that the footwear horseshoe saga is officially behind me, I can finally do so without any pretenses, and maybe answer some of the questions that I'm sure have been on your minds, like, where have I been? What have I been doing? Is Drowning in Horseshoes coming back? So here's the thing about Drowning in Horseshoes, if it wasn't already made abundantly clear to you. It was never intended to last forever. The idea of it from the beginning was to tell a story that hadn't been told before using the medium of reviews. And Horseshoe Finale was always meant to be the finale of that story. I would love to someday go in and do like a behind the scenes creator analysis type thing to explain it and all that, because there is a lot of depth there that I don't think most people pick up on. Suffice to say, it was a video that wasn't really for bronies or for anyone but me, and it was a video that meant a lot to me, a lot of different things to me. It was something that I not only planned and worked on for over a year and a half, it was something that in a lot of ways I was working towards for my entire career and my whole life up to that point. And so it definitely symbolizes the closing of one chapter of my career and the promise of another. That doesn't mean that I left the fandom, whatever the fuck that means. If that's what you took away from Horseshoe Finale, then I'm sorry, but you completely missed the point. It went way over your head, you lose, you get nothing, a Class D license, come back and try again. I didn't go anywhere. Alls I did is finish what I started. And as soon as I finished Horseshoe Finale, I was already off to the next thing. I didn't stop, I didn't retire, I didn't take a break. Maybe I should have, but I'm not wired that way. I immediately went right to the next thing,
which is Endless Jess, and the Let's Play channel, and the anime channel, and the Kayfabe thing all at once. I jumped right into the deep end, and I've been cranking out masterpieces left and right non-stop all over the place ever since. And in the meantime, I've been thinking very hard about what to eventually do with this, the channel formerly known as Drowning in Horseshoes, because I'm obviously not just going to let it sit here and rot, but at the same time, I would never dream of cheapening Drowning in Horseshoes by going back to it. I look at the whole thing as this long-form art piece that I created, and I'm very proud of it. It's over, it's complete, the chapter is closed, there will never be another Horseshoe review, and this channel won't be called Drowning in Horseshoes anymore.
Good night, sweet prince.
Now, don't worry, all of my old Horseshoe reviews will stay up. I'm not going to take them down, and I'll even do my best to re-edit and re-upload some of the ones that got taken down because of copyright issues and all that. And I'm not abandoning My Little Pony either, but this channel is going to have a new name, and a new theme, a new gimmick, and a broader scope of content. I won't be forgetting this channel's roots as a pony channel. There will absolutely be pony content on it, I assure you. Somewhere in my heart, there still resides a little yellow Pegasus pony, but that pony's got to spread its wings, baby. So it's going to be pony in addition to a bunch of other stuff. And I like to think that I know my audience, and I think you'll all be very pleased with the new direction that I've got cooking for this channel. I'm not going to spoil it just yet, what the channel is going to be called, because I want to surprise you, but it'll be soon. So keep your eyes on your subscription feeds, or follow me on Twitter, and when everything's ready, you'll see a video pop up titled something like Drowning in Horseshoes is now called, or Drowning in Horseshoes is this now, or something like that. And that's it. That's my announcement for the future of this channel, formerly known as Drowning in Horseshoes. Although, as I mentioned previously, I do have other channels which are full of amazing videos that you could be watching right now. And I'm going to take this time to finally introduce those channels to all of you.
See for yourself, dude!
What the fuck?
So, ahem. This is what I consider to be my main channel, Endless Jess. It is the greatest channel in the history of the universe, and it's where I'm putting the majority of my efforts. This is the channel that used to be called Drowning in Footwear, but again, as soon as Horseshoe Finale was done, that was the end of all of it. All the old gimmicks, all the old shit. I cast it off like an old skin, threw it away like a parking ticket, burned it all down, and emerged like the Phoenix. So, just as Drowning in Horseshoes is becoming something new, Drowning in Footwear immediately became Endless Jess. And I've been uploading videos pretty consistently these last months, most of which I feel have been pretty great. I just released a really great Halloween video that I'm super proud of, as well as a spooky Halloween song. Anyone who appreciates what I did with Horseshoe Reviews or Horseshoe Finale, I'm sure will be a fan of the main Endless Jess series. It's very much the spiritual successor to that, in that it's really a series of episodes or adventures with poignant little morals sprinkled in there, sort of disguised as obnoxious, opinionated YouTube videos, which I guess is sort of my style at this point. That's just how I make my videos, because I hate YouTube so much, and I hate YouTube videos. But yeah, there's a bunch of those, as well as a nice little Dragon Ball Z analysis video, and some really terrible beer drinking videos that I hate. They can't all be winners, folks. But nevertheless, I'm very pumped for Endless Jess and all the potential that I see in it. I have a million ideas, I have a ton of plans for it. I want to release a bunch of music there, as well as a bunch of hilarious little rants and comedy bits and editorial type videos, hopefully some stand-up, as well as longer, in-depth analysis videos on all of my favorite things, not just, games or cartoons or anything specific, all my favorite things, everything. There are no restrictions or gimmicks to Endless Jess. It's just pure 100%, 110% me. Space is the place, sky is the limit, There is no limit. That's why it's called Endless Jess. Forever. 100 years Endless Jess. It's by far the channel that I care about the most, and everyone should definitely subscribe to it because it's where most of my best stuff is going to be, and also probably where my worst stuff is going to be. So, if you want to see me in all my untethered madness and brilliance with no focus and no filter, go there. Next up is my anime channel. The best anime channel in the world. Better than Kegs, better than Digis. My Japanese Animes. So, My Japanese Animes is very tongue-in-cheek, very unassuming, very humble channel. And I have a lot of fun approaching videos from that perspective because it's so different from how Drowning in Horseshoes was. It's just short, really funny, ridiculous anime retrospectives. And I use the term retrospectives because they're not necessarily reviews, and not necessarily analysis type videos either. It's more based around just appreciating a show and looking at it and going, wow, that's cool, or that's silly, or that's stupid. Whereas Drowning in Horseshoes was a satire of reviews, My Japanese Animes has become more of a flat-out rejection of reviews. It's not even pretending to claim any authority. It's just me going, look at this show, and seeing how much fun I can have with it. I do have ideas for longer, more analytical videos for it in the future, but hopefully I can do so without compromising the tone of the channel, because I really like what I've done with it so far. I think so far I've done a pretty good job of keeping the channel pure. There's no bullshit on My Japanese Animes, because it's all bullshit, but there's no bullshit. It's all exactly the kind of bullshit that it's supposed to be, if that makes sense. It does make sense. Fuck you if you don't understand what I'm talking about, you idiots, you dummies. It's a very focused channel, and a very consistent channel, and a very fun channel. And even if you don't care about anime at all, you should still subscribe to it anyways, because it's great, and it's me, and I'm great. In fact, you could even say I'm the best guy ever. Next up is my gaming channel, The Blue Glow. The best gaming channel of all time. I am the best at every game, and my commentary is hilarious and insightful. I'm hilarious and insightful and brilliant. I play the best games, and I'm the best at them. This isn't like some weird Markiplier thing with, face cam and a bunch of shitty jump scare horror games. No way, Jose. It's way more cerebral than that. It's the thinking man's Let's Play series, really. It actually tends to be pretty laid back most of the time, at least as laid back as I get. I mean, I'm obviously psychotic, but I try to keep it pretty chill. I tend to view it less like a typical Let's Play channel, and more as like just a solo podcast, which happens to have me playing video games while I'm talking. Most of the episodes are about an hour long, and it's just me talking to myself and saying cool shit. That's sort of the theme of the channel. It's not really trying to grab for anyone's attention. It's more meant to capture that feeling of sitting in the dark at 2 a.m. playing video games. There's not really too much else that I can say about it. It's a fucking Let's Play channel, and I hope you all subscribe to it, because if it gets a lot of subscribers, then that helps me feel like I have an excuse to play games more often. And I need that. I need to play games, because it helps me not be totally crushed by the stress and the futility of life, if I can unwind and know that people will listen to me play cool games. So subscribe to The Blue Glow, or I'll kill myself. So those are the important channels that I have. I do have a few others, some secret ones that you gotta work to find. I guess I should talk about the Kayfabe Commander. Some of you might remember that I used to have a wrestling channel called Drowning in Kayfabe. Well, just like all the other drowning channels, I tried to close it down, because I really didn't see the point in it anymore. I hate reviews, and I especially hate complaining about wrestling, So I just sort of quietly retired the channel, but the only problem is I had this character called the Kayfabe King, and I don't know where he came from. He says he's a legendary wrestler from back in the day or something. But anyways, when I made the announcement that I was closing the channel, the Kayfabe King sort of went apeshit. I mean, I guess he felt betrayed or something. He turned on me. He turned heel, and he became the Kayfabe Commander. And this guy, man, he's evil. He's pure evil. He beat me up, he locked me up, he put me in prison, and he took over the channel. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. He's out of control. I guess you can subscribe to that channel to see how that saga unfolds, but I don't know. It's up to you. I hate him so much. He's the worst guy. He's evil!
He's evil!
So yeah, anyways, those are my channels, at least for now, and that's where to find me, and that's what I'll be doing. And this channel right here, once called Drowning in Horseshoes, will be reborn soon, with a new name and a new theme, and it's gonna be great, and I hope you like it, and you will like it if you know what's good for you. So keep your eyes on that subscription box, or follow me on Twitter for that grand reveal. And in the meantime, it would make me really happy if everyone watching this took the time to subscribe to all of my other channels as well, so that you can see all of the amazing things that I am constantly creating all over the internet. And again, I also have a Twitter and a DeviantArt and a Patreon and blah blah blah, they're all in the description. Okay, that's it. That's the announcement. That's the announcement for the announcement. I love you. You're all my best friends. TTFN. Goodbye.